Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Lone Star Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet up?
Welcome to the Texas Ticket Show. This is Armando. I'm with Dainty today. Welcome, Dainty.
Turn your radio.
Glad you made it.
Thanks for having me.
Man, I couldn't be more blessed. I am excited about today's show.
Me too.
Yeah. We got Cyndi Turrango, friend of yours, and mine. She owns and works with her husband. They own, better said, before I get anybody in trouble, Turrangos, and it's an indoor shooting range.
It is. I've been. It's amazing.
Right, and they do like the indoor golf range. We had a fellow here, back nine. He does the indoor golf, and it's all digital. They stand there with their golf clubs and they shoot at the range. Very similar concept.
Mm-hmm.
Turrangos is a shoot 'em up. You can bring any guns, and she's been on the show before. She's come out and she brought us some pistols, and I got in trouble on her last visit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, on her last visit, it was like, bring me the whiskey. And I was screaming. People got mad. It was like, dude, calm down. Wow.
She brought the big one today.
That's what I was told. So she's bringing the big guns, and I'm not allowed to play with them. I was told, whatever. But we will put it in my hands at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you that. I'm going to put that out there in the universe. Also, we have a lot of great events coming up at the Lone Star Convention Center at Do-Si-Do, right over in the Woodlands, the Big Barn, bringing the show this next 30 days, 45 days. They got so many. My program's a lot bigger than it ever was. And it's 80% Do-Si-Do. So we'll bring all that events. We'll get you up to date on the things happening in and around the area for the next 30, 45 days. A lot of people say January's not a popping month. There's not a lot going on.
Busy so far.
Man, my books are full, and this is probably one of the biggest weighted, programs that I've seen. And so many mentions, so many things going on, and I think everybody's ready to kick in with the business.
Mm-hmm. Ready.
Let's get down to business. So today on the show, we'll have, of course, Cyndi Turrango, as mentioned, from Turrangos Gun Range. We'll also have comedian Erik Knowles here in the studio with us now. Yeah, he's here in the studio now, ready to tee it up. And the reason he's here today is because we got him scheduled at Do-Si-Do at an event coming up where you can get, I think it's dinner and a show. Everybody knows the Do-Si-Do routine. If you don't, Big Barn's on I-45 North, or just before you get to Rayford Sawdust. Right? If you're coming from Conroe. If you're coming from Houston, it's right after the 2920 exit. You go up one more and boom.
Yeah.
What is that exit? It had a name. There's a bar there with the name. What's that bar called? Exit
70.
Yeah. Well, let's bring Erik. Erik probably knows all about that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, comedian Erik Knowles.
Armando, thanks for having me.
I'm glad you're on the show, Mr. Knowles.
Very excited to be here.
Pleasure. And Erik, you're scheduled up front here. Let's get that date out there. You're
March
scheduled
8th.
March 8th.
March 8th at Do-Si-Do Big Barn, the legendary Do-Si-Do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and man, I'm just flipping through Do-Si-Do pages and pages from some local favorites like Jake Bush is going to be out there next month. Sundance Head, he won American Idol or something like that. Or Avril Lavigne was one of the judges when he was on.
It was like The Voice or something.
The Voice,
Maybe.
yeah, I think it's The
yeah.
Voice. You're on, Erik. Yeah, absolutely. And there's a host of shows. Texas Flood, Jake Bush, Scotty Alexander, and I want to thumb through these. Jason Cassidy, another local favorite, plays a lot of local shows out here on Lake Conroe and in the Conroe area. Jake Bush, local favorite.
Yeah, a lot of big names.
Yeah, Gabe is the director over there. What do you call it? The general manager of Do-Si-Do. He does a great job of bringing in talent. This will be my first headlining night at Do-Si-Do, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to do 2 sold-out shows at Do-Si-Do in one night when I opened for Adam Carolla there about a month ago.
How cool.
Yeah, so that was my first taste of Do-Si-Do, and I was just so impressed with the venue. I don't know if you know this, but it's an actual like turn of the century, pardon me, tobacco barn that existed in Kentucky, and somebody moved it piece by piece here to the Houston area, to the Woodlands, and built it back together and created this awesome listening room. It's one of the most beautiful and best listening rooms in all of Texas.
And that wood
Wow.
could talk. It's a true story. And they shipped it over on semis piece by piece and put that thing back together right there.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's history, some new stuff.
You
for
know,
me.
and this isn't a first act. You know, the crazy part is the Southern Empress was done in the exact same way. Brought over here
Oh,
piece
really?
by piece and assembled here on Lake Conroe.
Very
Because
cool.
the Southern
Went to
Empress
a
is
party
the
on that once.
paddle wheel boat out on Lake Conroe. They're doing dinner cruises on the regular, comedy
Oh.
shows and other things like that. So let's get down to business. And you're a comedian,
I am. I've been doing stand-up for about 20 years now.
and you do this all over the country or just here in the?
Mostly on the road here lately. I haven't done a whole lot of local type shows like this, much to the chagrin of my family and friends here.
Yeah.
You know, but I like my anonymity when I'm at home. You know, I like to
Oh,
be
yeah.
Bruce Wayne here and Batman on the road,
There
kind
you
of.
go.
Yes.
Not to be in the yard.
Batman. Batman's here in the room with us. Wow.
Laugh at my jokes. Laugh at my jokes.
Yeah,
Batman.
I got my start out in San Diego, California. I was stationed out there as a Marine, and when I got out, I didn't want to get a real job, so you know, I was kind of always the class clown in school and in the Marine Corps, which is a big part of my act. You know, I got in a lot of trouble in the Marines, if you can believe that.
Oh,
You had to bring laughter.
Well,
There's
yeah.
moments of attention.
You would think they would appreciate it, but the Marine Corps. Yeah,
So dishonorable discharge.
no, I got out. I got out honorably, barely. It was
wow.
pretty close.
Congratulations.
It was really close.
Comedy.
Yeah.
It's funny.
They'll beat that personality right
It's
out
like,
of you.
yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
Pendleton's got
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah, I had a lot of.
The Marine way. Semper Fi.
Absolutely, I had a lot of paperwork on me, but you know, I'm not mad about. I get it. You know,
Yeah.
they liked me. They just had to do their jobs. You know, they were like, that was hilarious, but we got to write you up on that for sure. You know,
So did you get all jacked and swole?
I was in the best shape of my life. Yeah.
Yeah. Every time we told them no, they said, "Well, that's fine. Well, you're going to work you out." until you
Exactly.
figure it out." Well, okay.
Exactly.
I'll take
How
that.
fun.
Beat your face, they would say.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That means do push-ups. Yeah,
Intensity.
beat your face against the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But look at your arms. you
So
know?
so going forward, you know, I've met magicians here. I've met artists. I've met musicians.
Mhm.
I want to say contortionists, but gymnasts. We'll go with gymnasts. It's
Okay.
kind of a universal umbrella. Jazz artists, other folks, and they always talk about their show. And you know, like if I meet David Blaine, if I see him at the Horseshoe, he's going to do the same routine he does over at the Palisades.
Mhm.
So tell me about your act. Is it a different show every time you come out? Or are you going to do some of the same jokes? Somebody that you did that hit, or did you write new material for this particular? How does it go? What do you do? I have no clue.
Good question. Good string of questions. Well, to answer that, I like to basically tell the same story about, my time in the Marine Corps. That's in the past, so it doesn't change. And my experience raising kids, which I'm still living, so that material is constantly new.
Yeah.
I contrast the difference of raising my kids versus my stepkids. And
I have stepdaughters. I get you.
oh, you do? You have
I
a stepdaughter?
I
Well,
do too. Twins.
thank you for your service.
Yeah, I know.
That's a very
I love
specific
them.
job, isn't
The
it?
rest I'm not sure about, but I love them.
Yeah, being a step parent is peculiar because it's like you're responsible for everything, but you're in charge of nothing. You know what I mean?
Or get credit. for
Yeah, we
nothing.
have responsibility without authority.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah. My stepkids, they understand that. They know that I'm just stepdad, and they remind me of that constantly. My stepkids call me Erik.
I walk around like it's quicksand. Like, I don't want them to say, "You're not my dad." I'm just like, everything I think or that's going to come out of my mouth, I need to make sure that's not the couldn't be a response.
Right.
So we have to articulate everything.
No, they're going to find a
grammatically.
segue to that.
So
That's
I'm
their
not gonna
favorite
walk
thing.
them into "You're not my dad."
I get questions from my stepdaughter. They're grown now, but they were 4 when I came along. And I think I had conversations and questions from them that their parents didn't get. We were very close, still are. So I don't know if you've had that relationship, but that's something I cherish.
Well, absolutely.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Because they know you're not going to spank them.
Well, also the deal was
Yeah.
the deal was if you
Security
tell me
blanket.
up to a certain point of the topics, I have to tell your dad. But we never had to do that.
Safer than telling dad.
Right.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I could usually handle it, but yeah, it's an experience.
Yeah, it is nice being the step parent sometimes because they
So
will
wait a
come to
minute.
you with stuff
I
like
got a
that.
question.
Mhm.
Dainty, so when you do insurance, right? You do insurance, just regular health
I
insurance?
do health and life,
Yeah.
Medicare.
So if you were going to do a health insurance program and you applied for it, could you apply for them?
Yeah, because we had at the time because we had custody, not custody, but that was part of our requirement.
What's the
our
what's the law? Yeah, what's the requirement?
Well,
How's the
I think it
fencing
depends on the custody agreements or whatever, but we would have we were responsible for the health care.
Yeah, okay. So
So,
you're
yeah.
assigned healthcare, so
Yeah.
you get
They need to be one of your dependents.
But
is that
I've
the
noticed,
thing?
I have noticed this.
You can
and
cover
I'll
'em
make
either
it
way.
Super quick though, is you can be even a common law or, there's different arrangements of marriages nowadays and things like that. There
Yeah.
are ways that the insurance companies, which did not do that before, are addressing. And I mean, there's things you got to prove and stuff.
Sure,
but,
sure.
But it is
Ooh.
kind of a little more common that you have, kind of blended.
It's so expensive though, Dainty.
Well, look at all of them. I'm a broker, so I've been banging my head for
Yeah,
months
yeah.
to help people. But
What's coming out the back when you finish beating it up?
yeah, well, I'm a contractor, so I have to look for myself as well.
Mhm.
So just look at really the needs.
Options available to
Yeah.
your requirements.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah,
mean,
look
if I
at all
if,
that. I
you
spend
know,
a lot of time doing
I have an insurance question. If
Okay.
can you get life insurance on someone without them knowing it? Because I know a lot of people who are probably going to die soon. I'd like to bet
it's a
on
good
them.
point.
Well,
it's a good question.
Okay,
Great
we
question.
are in
Right.
City
There are a few
Hall
comedians
right
in
now,
mind.
so we won't talk about. Are
But
you
could
part
you?
of the plan?
I mean, could
or-
I
no.
could I like insure Eric with a
Yeah,
small
a lot of
life
people.
insurance
A lot
policy?
of people do that and make. Or you're the owner of the policy,
Mhm.
but you have the coverage on someone else.
Right.
In fact, my dad and I have that, and I think it's more, so I'll pay the bill. I don't know, but just
Sure.
a guarantee. But yeah, there are some ways to look at that.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
maybe we
Just
can do
don't
some
if you
business after
plan,
this.
with a certain if you have a hit out on somebody.
Yeah,
But-
'cause, they're definitely going to ask a few questions after the fact.
Well, no circuit. Seriously, it's rodeo. Are you a circus performer? Are you a pilot? Are you? There are some, professions that are a negative.
Yeah, I get that.
Professions.
dangerous.
I just know
All
some people
circus
that
performers.
lead an unhealthy lifestyle, and I could maybe play.
Depends on how much. When it gets to the higher amounts, then they start asking medical questions. But
All right.
keep it down.
Well, I don't have to be greedy.
Keep it down, and you're all right.
Well, why don't you do some of your fresh stuff, man? What you got going on?
Yeah.
What are some of the topics that you bring up in your routine that's scheduled for
Hmm.
this? Are you ready yet? I mean, I still got a couple of months. I probably wouldn't have my material ready.
Right. Well, I'm trying to think of what's really
You could hit
radio
it with
friendly
you
at
could
this
hit it
point.
with your last show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just enjoy comedy. I mean, and I'm so much more susceptible to laughing when I get my mind right for it, and I know that's what I came here for.
Yeah.
And I think a lot's about perspective and the mindset. I mean, we talk about it, but then that yields expectation, right? I want to laugh.
Well, everybody wants to laugh. That's the thing. Comedy's always been a big part of my life. Ever since I was a kid, I was always the class clown. I didn't really realize why. Being 48 now, I can look back at it with a little bit of more knowledge. I understand now that comedy has always been a defense mechanism for me.
Okay.
When things got rough, like I was raised in Beaumont, Texas, as a young boy, and went to those schools, and
That's a lot.
I was bullied a lot.
People
Yeah,
from Beaumont.
right. You had to be pretty tough,
Yeah.
and I wasn't, as a kid.
Yeah.
But I could be funny. If I knew I couldn't beat up the bully, but I could make him laugh, and then he
charming.
didn't want to hit me as
Hey,
much.
however you have to do it.
Right. Yeah. So
And
that's
charming equals not hitting you as much. I mean, if you had like a dancer, and you were inclined to dance more as a response, I think you might get hit more.
that would cause more.
Yeah. So if
Right.
you're comedy, that might be some kind of relief.
Right. But if you're trying to be
Trying.
funny and failing, that's more punches.
Yeah.
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 You want punchlines, not punches. Yeah. I had punchlines on my face. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just riffing here.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I certainly would see that happening. What's the other guy I wanted to mention? There's a Jeff Canada is going to be out there on January 16th at Do-Si Do. And it's his friend's birthday and suicide prevention shows. And that's a good one to watch. We want to bring that up. Jeff Canada's a good friend. He's been here on the show a few times.
They're doing suicide prevention shows at Do-Si Do? Is that what you're saying?
Jeff Canada's holding one. And
Interesting.
On the 16th, he's a musician, and he's going to play some music.
I actually work in that field too. I do a program, or I'm part of. It's not my program, but I participate in a program called 1 Degree of Separation.
I've heard of that.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've heard of the program.
Yeah, I've been all over the world with it. Last year I went to Greece, Italy, and Spain, and Africa.
Wow.
And we went to all the military bases out there. And we put on this program, which is just they get 4 comedians to demonstrate what a healthy conversation about depression and suicide can look like. And they use comedians because we're fearless. We'll talk about anything, really. And
you get the pass.
and we have that built-in defense mechanism so that whatever we talk about is we can't help but make it funny a little bit. So we answer the 5 questions, which are, what does your depression feel like physically? You know, not in your head, but like physically. And everybody will answer that differently. You know, for me, it comes out as like anger, you know, as like this boiling tea kettle. I'll get uncomfortable and I'll get angry, you know, and just very irritable.
At that point.
Right, I would if I still drank, but I don't even have that crutch anymore. So I gotta face it head on.
That's where the comedy is getting good.
Yeah, but
Is this for the military that you're doing this, or is this for any?
Well,
is the organization for?
the program does it for anybody really. They do it
okay.
for corporations, baseball teams, football teams.
Oh,
well,
okay.
that's-
Me being a veteran, they like to send me to a lot of the military bases, and I love
yeah.
it too because those are, you know, I have a big place in my heart for active duty and veterans.
Yeah,
Now,
sure.
our friend and he's been on the show, musician Cody Hibbard. Sorry, he's also going to be at Do-Si Do on March 6th. He takes disabled veterans on in-woods hunts.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, in the program he is in, and I'm sorry, Cody, I don't remember the program, but you can look up Cody Hibbard and you can find him. He's going to be at Do-Si Do, like I said again, on March 6th. He'll take them back there. I mean, guys that are in a wheelchair, you know, guys that haven't hunted in a long time, guys that are missing this, that, or the other, maybe visually or auditorily impaired in some way. I mean, they need to be able to shoot the gun, but, you know, even then, the more hard or difficult it would be for them to actually go on a hunt makes them a more viable candidate for this particular get out.
Sure.
So Cody loves taking those fellas that are the most difficult, meaning if it's difficult for Cody and his guys that are all military to take them off in the woods, no one's going to do it.
Yeah.
Your mom's not going to take you out there. Your wife won't be able to carry you through the woods to a good tree stand and let you prop you up on something. She's not going to do it.
She might take me out there and leave me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's where the life insurance comes into play.
Well, all the above, it is dangerous. I mean, there's nothing not dangerous about going hunting, bringing out firearms, and it should be taken seriously, and it really should be with all the caution that those
Sure.
things deserve. And these guys are military trained; they have licenses for these weapons and whatnot, whether they're in a wheelchair or not. And so they've been trained, they've been experienced with it. They know what to do. They know the repercussions. They know how much it's going to kick. You know what I mean? They know what's going on. They know where to stand, and it was definitely a hobby beforehand. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not like something he's forcing folks to do. These guys are just, you know, they're true woodsmen, but they just don't have the power to do it on their own anymore. And he's been working that program. And you can catch his show at Do-Si Do at the Big Barn. That's March 6th. Show
Nice.
starts at 8:30.
It's 2 days before my show. I might come in early just to meet him.
Yeah.
I'd love to come see that.
Yeah, and he's an incredible musician. He really is. He's
Very cool.
and he's Asian, and it really seems like he won't be able to cut that country if you just took the book for its cover. But he's 100%, 100%. I blow
Wow.
you away. It's shocking how on point he is.
I imagine he's a veteran too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. And so he'll be over at Do-Si Do again March 6th. Tickets are on sale now, as well as your show, Eric. We've got you scheduled for March 8th. Is that with dinner?
I'm not
doing
sure.
dinner?
I'm not sure. You could call the venue and tell them. Probably not though, because
It says the kitchen's open. Okay.
well, the kitchen will be open, yeah, but they're not tying in dinner with the ticket.
I see.
I wanted to make my first headlining gig affordable, and I wanted everybody to be able to come, so we just put $20 tickets on there.
Are you running
Oh,
solo?
nice.
What's that?
You running solo? Is there an opening act? for you?
There will be an opening act. I'm not sure who.
Okay.
I think Gabe's going to book somebody.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds
All
fantastic.
right. Yeah, you got the big show. This will be great.
It'll be
Yeah,
a local
yeah.
Houston guy or girl for sure.
Well, I love the comedy. I love bringing that aspect to Do-Si-Do. The acoustics are great, and it seems like it's
Yeah.
always suited for great music and great entertainment to that effect. But there's nobody in the room who's not going to hear you, and all the seats are, man, you couldn't get any closer, anywhere else.
420 seats in that place,
And
Wow.
they're wrapped,
been a while.
and not a bad one in the house either.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're all really good. Even you'd elect a more reserved seat if you chose to.
You can.
That would be the one. They're there, but there are those balconies and things like that really make that a wonderful experience. And like you said, the place is nostalgic from the get go. Has a lot of history, and you could see it. I mean, you can stare at the walls for 20 minutes in that
Mhm.
place. It's definitely interesting. I am looking forward to a couple of shows. The Vincent Ingala show. He's going to be out there on March 15th. He's a saxophonist.
Yeah. Nice.
This kid is incredible. I mean, I can almost tell you it's a show to catch, but you got to be into that sort of thing.
Is
I
he
mean,
local or
I don't know. I just
Okay,
know that
don't know.
he's talented. You can find him on YouTube. You can go look that stuff up.
Yeah.
Where online can we find some more about maybe some of your previous comedy, Eric?
Well, I have my website, ericknowles.com. It's spelled
Okay.
Eric with a K, and Knowles,
Eric with a K. I messed that up, didn't I?
Knowles like Beyonce,
I
same
know, love
spelling.
it.
Yeah. I'm the white sheep of the family. They haven't been to a cookout in a while, but I'm hoping for an invite. Some people say I'm the one problem Jay-Z had.
Ow!
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. To touch on Do-Si-Do one more time, if you don't mind, I'll do the plug. My tickets are available now at dosidotickets.com. My show's May 8th, I think at 7 p.m. Tickets are $20. But what I like about Do-Si-Do is it's not just local people. He brings in people from all around. The Gatlin brothers were just there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of big names on the marquee.
Yeah, he
for
brought
sure.
in Adam Carolla, and I got to work with him.
Yeah, you worked with him, right?
Yeah, we did 2 sold-out shows there last time.
How was he? Was
Oh,
he as cool
He was
as
a
he seemed? You
really
never
cool
know.
guy. Yes,
Okay,
I've
good.
I've worked with like famous headliners before
Mm-hmm.
that you just couldn't even talk to. But they won't talk to you if you're not on their level or whatever.
It's disappointing. you
But
know?
yeah, no, Adam Carolla was not like that at all. He was
Oh,
super
good.
chill, and we just hung out in the green room and got to know each other and laughed and
good.
joked. And we kind of helped each other with jokes and tagged each other's jokes a little bit.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we had a great time. It
It's
was,
fantastic.
it was like hanging out with a buddy.
And they've got that. There's a guy. He says the Neil Diamond experience.
I saw the movie on Sunday.
Did you really?
I did.
That's ironic that I bring him up. Because he's not scheduled for I think June 21st. It's out there a bit, but this guy's good. I mean, there's some folks that can do these things and do them real well. Like we met the guy that did the movie Bohemian Rhapsody. He sang all the Queen roles. Everything.
I'm a
that
huge Queen fan. Are you serious?
Yeah, so we got to meet those guys over at the Hyatt Grand Central Park here in Conroe, and I was like, if I looked at this guy in the crowd, I'd never put that with him. Do you ever do any online?
Oh, the in person. I mean, not in person.
The guy that
I know
did the
it's the
music.
tribute. Oh,
He did the
okay.
music for the movie Bohemian
Oh,
Rhapsody.
yeah. I watched about 5 times.
Yeah, and was right over here at the Hyatt. He was playing Sugarland Center.
Hmm.
He stayed here at the
Wow.
Hyatt. Yeah, and we got to meet him, and we've seen a few. We've had a few Elvis guys on. We've had and we get a lot of guys move through Conroe that reenactments, if you will. But Neil Diamond's one I wanted to catch. It's such a sing along. I mean, everything's a sing. What Neil Diamond song's not a sing along? I have to think about that.
I've seen him live, and it was incredible.
The crowd sang the whole time,
Oh, yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah,
The
the movie
entire-
even the other day, people were singing in the movie theater.
Oh, wow.
The Grand, yes. Mm-hmm.
It's got a way. It's different. That's totally different. I mean, I could
Mhm.
listen to other music and some people sing maybe, and then in most music, no one sings anything and they just. I don't
Wow.
know. Neil Diamond's just
I'll have
the
to check
man.
out that movie. I didn't even think I'd want to watch it, but the way you described
Well,
it makes...
I thought it was going to be kind of a biopic, but it's not. It's about a guy that was doing a tribute. It was a little different than what I thought.
Oh,
So it's him being the tribute Neil Diamond.
Okay.
So, and I guess there was a guy that really did that and was really famous with it. But yeah, you have to see it. It was a lot. I learned a lot.
sounds
about
good.
That. Yeah.
Singing
Hugh
in the
Jackman-
theater.
Hugh Jackman and Kate.
Hugh Jackman.
He was the he was the actor in the movie.
What's the
Kate-
movie called?
Song Sung Blue.
Okay, that
Did
just
the
came
movies,
out.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did the other one. What's the one he came out with? Circus.
Showman.
The greatest showman on earth.
Yeah.
The greatest showman.
He's a dancer. I grew up as a dancer, so I can identify. But
That lady that sang the light song. What was that? What was that? It was fabulous. Fabulous. If you haven't
I don't
seen
know. I could have told you that if we weren't sitting here having to
it,
remember.
The Greatest
right now.
Showman was one of my daughter's favorite movies of all time, so she made me watch it a bunch. And there was a lady that sang in that show, and there was a song where she got on stage, and Hugh Jackman was on the side stage, and just killed it. I mean, it was like nothing, something in my eye. I'm fine.
Yeah, it was
I'm
the movie
fine.
as
I'm
a
getting
tear.
all moved there. Oh,
Little
something,
tears.
a little something in both eyes. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Wish could have contributed to that conversation.
Yeah, sorry,
more,
we just
but
had to Neil Diamond. I'm sorry.
all right.
I saw
You're
that.
no Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
What did that guy
Okay,
say?
and you're not trying to be Neil Diamond. That's
So
fine.
the old sheriff had something you'll never have. And the new sheriff said, yeah, what might that be? A big bushy beard. He's like, oh, yeah, all right. See, maybe not. I don't think I'll ever have that. Fair enough. Well, any other tags and shows coming up that we can catch you at other than the Dosey Dose show, maybe before or after?
Yeah, actually later this month, January 16th, I'll be at Punchline Houston doing a late show on Friday, late show, 9:30.
Where's Punchline
Wow.
Houston? Comedy Stop?
No, it's a brand new comedy club. The Punchline is not brand new. Punchline has been around for 50 years or so,
Okay.
all across the United
Yeah,
States.
Recognize the name.
Yeah, they have them on the West Coast and the East Coast,
So
and
they just opened one
they
in
just
Houston.
opened this one in Houston. Yeah,
And you're
like
one of
within the last year or so.
that's fabulous.
Yeah,
So where about is that?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I've never been there yet.
Houston.
I can't remember
haven't
what
even-
part of town. I heard about it, but I just can't remember.
It's like right downtown. It's
okay.
I was looking at it on the map.
we can
It's like
find all
in Houston.
That's
for
good.
Sure.
That's even better because it's a quick jump. You can get down in the metro pretty
Yep.
easy inside the inner city, right inside where the loop keeps you pinned in there. And the whole thing scares me.
Mhm.
The whole thing scares me.
And those tickets
Yeah,
are
like going
available
down.
at punchlinehouston.com.
But we
and
go there to get
Ticketmaster.
entertained. I'll tell you that. There ain't
Oh,
no
yeah.
problem heading into the city to see a headline act. Who's opening with you? Who's working with you? Who's on the show with you?
I'm not even sure. They said they were going to book the whole thing. The thing about
Did you tour the venue?
Punchline, no, I haven't. I'm excited to. I might do that while I'm in town today.
Yeah.
Punchline is like an A club. It's an A-list club. So for them to give me a Friday night show is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
That's
bring
nice.
in big names that you'd see on TV all the time.
You gonna kill it? You ready for this?
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
we need to go. We need to get tickets. Let's
Yeah,
get a Conroe
absolutely.
bus and go down there.
The Conroe buses are coming.
Let's do it.
Well, and again, one more time, give us that web address and places they can find you, where they can buy those tickets, and just finish up for us and let them know how to find you, what to do. And
All right. I don't have Punchline's website memorized right now, but all of the links to all the ticket links are on my website at erickknowles.com. ERIKKNOWLES.com.
and we'll put that link down below, folks, so you can catch
Yeah.
that. And you could actually pause it just
Oh,
as many times as you'd like.
yeah. Pause it right here.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Pause and go to the website, buy all the
Computer noise
tickets, and then
We
come
just
back.
time traveled.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, it's not, it's totally doable.
No
Anyway,
limit, buy all the tickets.
Eric, thank you for coming. I know you traveled a long way to get out here, and we look forward to seeing you at the
Hey, man, I got 4
Turrigiano.
kids at home. Anytime you need me to come, I'll leave the
This was a
house.
little
and come
vacation,
here.
right?
Yes, thank you.
Afternoon
You did me a
off.
favor, Armando.
Well, do yourself one. You probably don't want to head back in the highway right now. You're gonna hit that crowd on the other side. I'd maybe have dinner here in Conroe, the Red Brick Tavern, Guadalajara's. There's a lot
Right.
of wonderful places to enjoy a meal in downtown Conroe. Several others. You can go to San Cheng's place. You can go
Lucy
to
Blues.
Lucy Blues. They
Yeah.
still got there too.
They
huh?
do now.
What's good?
Got it
over
really
there?
good.
What's
I
that?
like
Lucy Blues?
it's called the Blues Popper, and they
didn't
will
mean to
know
put you
my
on the
face because I
point.
order it all the time when I go there. But yeah, they're kind of, they're kind of like paninis, but they're very fancy version. Oh, they're very good.
So it's like a
Very
hot
good.
flat
Whatever
sandwich.
it is, I
Yeah.
love it.
It's good.
Okay, well, there
Got
you go.
cream cheese.
So lots of really cool places that serve food right here in downtown Conroe. Enjoy a meal. Take your time. Conroe's got a lot to offer, and we look forward to seeing you at Do-Si Do and checking out their fare as well as getting entertained and getting a good laugh in. And I know you have the undisclosed opening act, I assume. Assumably opening act. We don't know that yet.
There'll be one, yeah. I'm not going to go up cold. Yeah.
We don't know? Okay.
I might have you come out. You're pretty
Yeah,
funny.
I was about to say
Oh,
Armando.
yeah. That's like,
I think you could do it.
Thanks for that. I appreciate your vote of confidence.
Well,
I really do.
I
You
was
can
just being
show up,
friendly.
and if the person doesn't make it, you're on.
Yeah, you need to give me a call, really, heads up.
All right. I'll write you some
That's your
jokes.
heads up to be out there at Do-Si Do. Tickets are on sale now for all the events that we're mentioning here today on the show. Please be sure to go out to Do-Si Do's website and see them at the big bar, and you can click and book. Tickets are $30 at the door at the last minute, $20 in advance. You can order now and get those tickets. So
Yep.
we thank you for coming out again.
You bet. Thank you.
Folks, we'll be back after this.
Lone Star Radio on my mind.
Car enthusiasts of Conroe, FM 104.5 and 106.1 Lone Star Community Radio invites you to shift into gear every Monday from 1 to 2 with Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy for news on all things automotive in the greater Houston-Conroe area. Can't make a live show? We've got you covered. You can find all of our uncut content, including full episodes on Spotify, iTunes, Play Store, YouTube, Facebook, and irlonestar.com. Again, that's Mondays 1 to 2, Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy. See you there.
Lone Star Radio on my
Welcome back to the Texas Ticket. This is me and Dainty on the Texas
Howdy.
Ticket Show. Howdy, Dainty. Glad you're here. I have in the studio with me Cyndi Turrango from Turrangos Gun Range.
Yes.
Yes.
Turrigiano is my last name.
Turrigiano.
Yes.
Turrigiano. What is that? Is that French?
It's Italian.
It's Italian. Are you connected?
My husband?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
married.
fantastic.
Yes.
That's not what I meant, but okay. That's a fair answer.
You see all the firearms, right?
We'll take it.
They have a connection.
we have a connection.
They have a firearm group, and they are connected.
Yeah, well, I just want to know, how do we, is this some kind of fugazi, or what exactly is going on here? I heard that you're going to be at the Honor Cafe tonight.
Yes. And you can get tickets. We do have it on our Facebook page and on Honor Cafe's Facebook page.
You want the cheater?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do have it's game night and
At Honor Cafe.
At
right?
Honor Cafe.
Right here in Conroe.
in Conroe. It's from 4 to 9. You
Okay.
can buy tickets. It's $35 a person,
Okay.
and you'll be able to shoot on Turrangos shooting simulator.
How
We'll
long?
have 2 of them there.
How long do I get to shoot?
Oh, it just depends. I mean, because they're gonna have games. You're gonna have. It's just we're
Once I
gonna
give you
go.
$35, can I play? How long does the admission last? Do I get to
Well,
keep staying if
it's
I
from
want to?
4 to 9, so you'll be able to shoot how you want to. I mean,
Okay.
Dainty's been there
I have.
at our place, and
She seems pistol preferred.
Oh, it's pretty good.
You're
Well, I
pretty-
wasn't really good there. I'm good in person, but I mean with real firearms. But
These
I
are
did
pretty close to
YouTube.
real. Check that weight. Is that weight what you're familiar with?
yes,
I have several of these at home. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it feels very authentic.
Well, I got a few of these at
Oh.
home, and it feels
do
pretty.
too,
It feels pretty authentic. I don't want to say I feel authentic. Really, it's got great weight. It's got the same, a lot of the same feel. All
They're
the
very
same
realistic.
moving
Yeah.
mechanisms that I would expect.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna hold on to that.
so we can't wait to see you tonight at Honor Cafe. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited about it.
I mean, there's availability. I come in. It's gonna be fine.
Yes, they're going to have food. Food. You're going to be able
yes.
to eat. They have fantastic food.
They
If you
do.
have not
They really
been to
do.
Honor Cafe, they have the best.
Mm-hmm.
And what a
This'll be
good
fun.
group with the right things at heart there at Honor Cafe. We've always really been privileged to have folks so focused on our veterans and things like that. We brought that up a lot today, and I think our first guest, Erik Knowles, it's going to be at Do-Si Do on the 6th, I think March 6th. Don't mess that up. Check online at dosido.com. But he's a Marine. So he was just got back
Yes.
from Camp Pendleton out there. It's the only base in San Diego, so I assume that's where he was.
Yeah, he makes the troops laugh. Sounds like he's and
Yeah.
talks about what is he saying and talking about
He didn't give us
mental
much,
health
though.
and
He's
things.
sneaking it. Yeah, but he was
He
talking a
wants
lot
to make
about
us
mental
come to the
health
show.
Yeah, and I'm excited about seeing his program. His act. But I've recently been talking to some guys that do like these golf programs and where they shoot indoors. They're playing on a screen. And it brought you to mind. I like to shoot my guns, but not a lot of everyday. You can't bring the AR-15 in my neighborhood's backyard, without somebody calling somebody.
Right.
Then it's just uncomfortable, and it brings risk. So it's not a good idea anyway.
Yes.
So this opportunity, and I call it an opportunity because I feel it is one.
Yes.
To really come out, let that rage out, let it go, shoot it up, have some fun with it, stay on point. If you can't get to a skeet range, the proficient, the handicap, the curve to weapon accuracy. I mean, short arms combat's quickly a trained individual. I mean, we can all pull the trigger. But someone
Right.
trained in short arms combat will kill you.
Yes.
So there's just, or will bring danger to the situation on an educated and professional level that isn't noticed until it's too late. So staying
Yes.
proficient and being in tune is like a golfer going to the driving range.
It is.
Exactly.
You've got to stay in touch. And
It's
it's even for people that have never shot before or nervous. I've shot my whole life, and I've spent a lot of time at Turrangos, and they've got all these scenarios. So it's not just you're shooting the beer can off the fence, but you can do that if you want. Or there's actually tactical training. I mean, and they're very good about helping you if you've never held a firearm, even though these simulators feel very real, but people are nervous, right? Don't you see that?
Yes.
Or people that, like you said, to stay in touch and in tune. Like I haven't shot in a while, and it makes me, I've got to get back in the, but y'all
Yes.
got stuff for both experienced or newbies that just want to
Yes.
play.
And the best
Right.
thing about us, yes, we have it for both. I mean, if you've never held a gun before, we can show you how to hold it and hold
Yeah.
it correctly.
That's important.
And the best
Seems
thing
like it's
about us, we now can bring our simulator to you. We have
that's
a
exciting.
mobile simulator that we can come to your place, set up, and then you get to shoot, and then we can leave.
So you could do just a party, or you could do like team building for a
Yes.
company. You could do all that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And
Just-
you can do it. Can't you buy one? Didn't you say you can buy one for
Yes.
your house?
We have an online store now that where you can buy a simulator. So if you want to practice at home,
Mm.
and
The garage.
you can come and look on our website. You can call us. Joe's really good at explaining exactly what we have to offer.
That's crazy.
And-
My mind's just going to spin right
Now I
now.
want to
It
have one
is-
in my barn
yes.
before it's
Yeah,
ever
I'm
wet.
So
going through
we-
applications.
Yeah.
Check out our website and give us a call and let us know how you want your simulator set up at your own house.
Fantastic. I could just see it at some get-togethers and parties, but I don't know how that would go. I think it might be something for Erik Knowles to put in his next gig. I got a lot of questions on how that would work out. Only because it's so new, right? It would be such
There's
a
nothing
new
like it.
twist. It's super Texan, I'll tell you that. And it's safer than the alternative. And I don't know. I was a young man, and I was at a friend's house, and it was a New Year's party, and he just came out and let his clip go off in the ground.
No.
It's New Year's, buddy. Run! To get scared, I'm like,
Oh my
well, we're
gosh,
deep
no,
country,
no.
and he can shoot without hitting the house in any direction almost, even if there was any, but there's not. But still, that's his cautionary measure to not shooting in the sky, to celebrate.
Yeah.
This is him being cautious.
That was his
shooting-
firework?
Yeah, I'm putting no. That was sun's still shining when this is happening. He's just trying to kick it off.
Wow, what a party.
Wow.
It was sober.
Texas.
But we're bonfire hopping, four-wheel trained, about
Yes.
10, 15 four-wheelers just going bonfire to bonfire, and it's a long treks in the woods at night, and the ride's almost as exciting as where you end up. And I don't know, if I was standing at a bonfire and 14 four-wheelers come out the woods, they must
Be
have
nervous.
They must have pre-planned. I'm sure it all got worked out. He had a trail ready and everything. He knew where we were going, but it was long rides between fire to fire for New Year's. It was interesting. a Texan thing, I guess.
Yeah.
You know. But, you know, I just always think about you can go into even the north side of Houston, Little Cypress, and in New Year's, somebody's shooting guns in the sky, you know, to celebrate.
That's just crazy.
You know, and then you're just like, man, really? You know, that's coming down.
Yes.
You know, I mean,
Scary.
yeah.
It's like shooting 101 makes me scared. It's like, oh my God, who thought that was a good idea?
And I played a lot of paintball, and right then, you know, first day I thought I was that guy, you know, and just got humbled immediately. And, you know, you're out, bro. Take a walk. You know, I don't, what? Yeah. Over and over and over. And then we went Houston Rookie League with the paintball career. And it showed me that, one, yes, we can all pull the trigger.
Yeah.
But the one thing it made really clear is a little training can go a long way.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, we all can if you get a chance to pull yours, you know. And so this environment, I'd rather tell myself it says don't even bother to pull it out because you don't know. Because you can't measure a man by his you know, his quick draw. You know what I mean? And why would you want to? You know, I just think this whole thing, one, requires good insurance, right? And
Life insurance, back to that again.
or
I'm
we
your
just
girl.
or we just keep it at the Honor Cafe.
Or
you
you
know,
know,
on
get hurt and you have to go to the hospital because of one of these parties.
Well,
Hopefully, I helped you with your health insurance.
You need to be a digital party. You know, it needs to be a digital party. We need to have a headset on, not a, you know. But I do like the real feel, so it helps to balance. You know, I can see a lot of advantages to that, or just go play paintball. But it's just that's a
doesn't
huge
it
one.
hurt?
And our
Paintball?
guns,
Yeah, it looks like I have ringworms when I'm done. I got these little dings everywhere.
Oh,
You
goodness,
know,
okay.
after a whole
Sorry.
day.
Go ahead, Cindy,
that's okay.
sorry.
They're not real, and you can't put a live ammo in it. So it is safe to shoot these. Nobody's gonna be shooting the walls.
There's
gonna be-
going to be nothing. It's just CO2
Yes,
and it just
it's
shoots
CO2
air. No
and-
projectile comes
But
out.
the
No.
feeling of it is, because I have this same, this is a Glock 17.
Yes.
And I'm a 19. But anyway, so this is very realistic.
No,
Very realistic.
I'm on Beretta, by the way.
Yes.
I have a Sig Sauer too, but anyway.
Yeah, I do the old school Berettas, the old cop issued. You know, the policeman issued Beretta. I think they went into circulation when they upgraded their sidearms. You know, and so we ended up with not really a lot of people using the Beretta as much as when it was the standard issue for police. It was pretty much, you know. And I think at some point you get to pick your weapon. You know, as an officer, do you know?
I think that they choose them for you, but
No, no
Maybe
idea.
the personal.
yes.
And all the
Carry.
ex-military have a different kind of heavy arms license where they can carry a larger size weapon. But it's kind of the same thing as a bartender license. You know, it only means that they can
So, like-
implicate you for getting the person intoxicated because you had a license and knew better, right? So if you were unlicensed, well, then we can't be sure if you knew better.
Somebody
If
was
you're
talking about
licensed,
that
you
on
should know
Facebook
better.
earlier.
Yeah.
About
A licensed
alcohol.
individual should know better. So a licensed gun owner should know better. You know what I mean? That's what the class was about. Is knowing better, and then knowing all of these little details that can easily be overlooked. But I think the idea of being proficient, having an enjoyable time, can be done comfortably in a restaurant if in fact it was no projectile and that real feel brings it's not a plastic toy. It's not. This gun is not a toy.
Yeah, it definitely. You don't feel
it's-
like you're playing with a toy gun. I mean, it's very realistic. Like I said, so it's good for people training that maybe have never. We have some friends that we used to go. It seemed like every Friday night we were at Turrangos hanging out and shooting.
Yeah.
We did, and we have some friends that are for whatever background or whatever their preference or whatever have never. Maybe were curious about holding a gun or shooting a gun, or maybe for more entertainment, but we're a little worried, or didn't have any interest, or were pretty proficient, and the experience was pretty
That's awesome.
pretty good. Yeah.
So, what else you got coming up? I mean, I know we have the big event over at Honor Cafe, and what's the date again?
The date is tonight.
Tonight. That's right.
It
4
is
o'clock.
the 9th. Today is going to be the 9th.
Okay.
And
Yeah, we
it's at 4
pre-recorded
o'clock.
advance, just so you know. But
Yes.
Friday night, 4 to 9, and
Yes.
you can come in any time during that time
Yeah,
period and
and-
still play.
Yes, and bring games. It's a game night. They're going to have games. You can bring your own games and play with your family.
Oh, cool.
Great
Oh.
food. It's going to be more of a football style.
And the food's
type of
pretty
games.
affordable. I found everything there pretty
Mhm.
sensible, as far as pricing goes.
Oh,
And
delicious.
I don't always know what to expect these days. Times have changed so much. I go into a restaurant, I'm not sure. It used to be I could walk in and I say, no matter what I do, I know I'm going to be under this, even if I go crazy in here. But then you get these other restaurants now that they blow the scale. That, hey, man, that's not the measure. What? How much was that? And then you're that guy, and I don't want to be that guy either, but I eat every day, pretty much 2 or 3 times, so we got to manage this,
Yeah,
It
it's
needs
definitely
to-
gotten a lot more expensive.
Yeah, it needs to be managed because there's 30 days in the month and, 3 times a day, I might
They
have
had the
to-
best food. I have not had a dish there that I didn't like.
Now, is this for all ages? You may have
Yes.
said that, so I'm sorry if I missed that. But
Yes,
so kids
all-
can come too?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
All ages. My 4 and 6-year-old grandsons, they actually can shoot on the simulator. So it's all ages.
Veteran
are
discount,
welcome.
anything like that? Everybody's a veteran there, huh?
At our, on our, no, it's $35 a ticket.
Okay.
And so, but yes,
Yeah.
everybody's
Pretty
veteran.
much everyone there. I was about to say, if you do that, you might as well just change the damn ticket price.
So are people going to sign up
'Cause
for
they're gonna be veterans.
their lanes, or is it kind of just people rotate in and
They
out, play a little
rotate.
bit, let the person behind them play, come back if you want? Is that how that goes?
We go and check them in, so they're
Oh.
going to be able to sign in, and they'll fill out a form,
Yeah,
and
do their
then we
waiver,
can text them whenever it's ready for them to shoot next.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
we'll
So you got
we'll be able to do different things where they can shoot. Some people can shoot. Some if they don't want to, they just want to watch. Some people just want to watch, or and you've been there.
Mhm.
We've had 4 people shooting at the same time. They're all shooting zombies. Or 6 people shooting at the same time.
I want to do the
So
hog
it's
hunt.
a
You got
lot
the
of
hog hunt
Oh,
too,
yes,
don't
it's
you?
fun.
The hog
It's
hunt is
fun.
Yeah, that
a
looks
blast.
cool.
We had a family
Yeah.
competition, and
The hog hunt? Family
well, yes, but then my future sister-in-law had never shot before and wanted to challenge me. I was like, girl, walking into the
See,
wrong
you can't
family.
tell.
Here
You
we
just
are.
can't tell. That's what I was talking about. You just can't tell by looking at a person and whether they're proficient with, whether you're a gymnast or not. She's a contortionist. Well, can't tell by looking at her. I mean, she's a gunman. Or gun. She's proficient with a weapon. You wouldn't know by looking at. She knows karate.
Well, I would-
Ballerina.
She's a ballerina.
Ballerina that knows how to shoot.
No, I can
Watch
eyeball a
out.
ballerina.
I've become really proficient with the gun, so you can't.
What the? Yeah,
You wouldn't know that I was real proficient with
No,
the gun.
you'd be the surprise. You'd be the surprise.
I might be cute, and short, and sweet, but I will get you.
Yeah, yeah.
Better watch it.
Shouldn't have ignored
I'll
me.
Watch the target. I'll beat you.
Well, I was born on the 4th of July, so I am a firecracker
Full of
all the way
independence.
around.
Yeah, that was. And she said, I think, didn't you say when you were little that you thought the fireworks were to celebrate you? They are.
Yes,
We
they
do,
are. They're
but
to celebrate me.
Yeah.
Yes.
On
About
July
Cyndi?
7th, you know what they say about cancer. We're supposed to
wow.
congregate together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
But that's
Aquarius,
as far as
so-
cancers are supposed to take it, by the way. Congregation. We gather, but we would eat each other if left alone too
Oh,
long.
really?
They do. I didn't know that.
I'm
Crabs would-
scared. I'm in the room with y'all. I'm Aquarius. We just kind of were like, hey, or whatever.
April?
No, this month, February 17th. Remember?
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Put that
Almost.
on the calendar.
Hmm.
Are we in January?
We are. I know. I don't even know what day it is.
What year again? 2026,
I
I
haven't even
think.
written that
Yeah.
yet. I don't think.
Let's not
2020?
date the show any further. Other than tonight at Honor Cafe. Wait, what's the address for Honor Cafe?
Well, I know it's on Thompson Street.
Thompson Street. There you go.
Yes.
Thompson Street, downtown Conroe. Honor Cafe, 4 to 9 tonight. It's $35.
Yes.
$35, and you can play the evening. Just keep writing your name, scheduling your screen, and multiples can play at once. The kids are welcome. Great food. There's the whole restaurant supports the veteran stuff, and your screen time will support Turrangos, and
Nice.
and your proficiency with your small arms and a little heavier, a little and really I say heavy literally. It's got the perfect weight and all the right craftsmanship. The weapon's done really well. I almost toe to toe.
And
I wouldn't be able to spot any inaccuracies at this.
you can go to Honor Cafe Facebook page and then find the link. There's going to be a page that looks that you'll see a QR code, and you can go ahead and scan the QR code on your phone. I learned that you have to press down on the QR code and it actually opens up to the link. So it's pretty neat. Yes.
I got it. I'll press the heck out of mine.
know, yeah.
I'm excited about going to Honor Cafe again. It's been a while. We've been. It seems like it's off the beaten path, and sometimes I forget it. So I'm almost like it's the one ad I like to see. I like get reminded about a place that I really enjoy that just seems off the mainstream that I don't pass every day, right? And so when I like Do-Si-Do, 545 North, you're going to pass it. Oh yeah, what's going on there? And it brings it to mind. I think Honor Cafe, it needs these reminders. I think having you there as a guest and is a real powerful thing for them to keep you in front of us and in the forefront, so we can remember the wonderful food and the wonderful fare over at Honor and have some fun while we're there and engage. And I know that's what they do every time. So many cool engaging events over there. Excited about it. Again, we'll see you tonight there, and we'll look for all the links about the event. I'm going to put some of those down below, and you can see all that fun stuff. But what else is going on? Anything else, Cyndi? Or we're going to...
Oh, no.
Roll out?
Just we've gone
Tonight's
mobile.
the hot one.
Well, we've gone mobile. So if you are looking for a gathering,
that's right.
a team building, birthday party, something unique, if you want
spice up a big local event.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
fun, yeah.
The Tomahawk guys
Just
did that a lot.
contact us, Turrangos.
Yeah.
We're here in Conroe. So yes.
But they stopped doing the Tomahawk thing because the insurance was crazy.
I know, those insurance
Tomahawk.
people.
But so
Darn
this
it. I
doesn't have
know.
a hurled blade, so we're probably 1,000 million times safer.
Did they do the axe throwing too? Has anybody ever done that?
I don't know
I don't
who's
know.
done
They
the.
usually do it in a trailer outside
Oh.
because
Yes.
they can't insure
Yeah,
it in the
yeah,
store.
yeah,
you
And
can't
the
do that.
ones that do are starting to get this hikes and insurance. It's just dangerous.
It is.
And but I mean, it's part of the excitement. Of course, it's dangerous. But I get the insurance and the whole bureaucracy of it, the white cape or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? But I understand it, and I'm just glad they did it. It was very enjoyable, and the trailers are really cool, but they're out in the parking lot. So to have golf or an air range inside to that effect, I think it's a real nice ad and a great value to the business, and they should be really glad to have you, Cyndi. Guys, we'll be right back with the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show. We're going to review some of these events, including the one coming up over at Honor Cafe and our Erik Knowles over at Do-Si-Do. We'll bring up all those and run a recap right here at the end. We'll be right back after this, guys.
So won't you kick your feet up if you have.
Hey, this is Andrew from the Audience of One show, airing Fridays at 10 a.m. on Montgomery County's favorite radio station, 106.1 and 104.5 FM, and streaming on irlonestar.com. Make sure to listen to me and the Lieutenant of Merriment, self-proclaimed funny man, Dick Schisler, with our unique blend of observational humor, antics, and odd news stories. Available on all podcast forums and even YouTube if you're the kind of person who likes to watch. For more information, visit us at irlonestar.com/AOO.
Welcome back to the Texas Ticket.
Hi.
Hi. This is the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show. Either punch or, punch it like a bus ticket. Some of these events are just local to Texas. One, they're close by, and others might make you a little more Texan if you did. And these are just the ones we brought that are in the stone's throw of us. The big one is the NRG Stadium is bringing in the Energy Boat Show. It's one of the biggest shows in the nation. It's in Houston, and I know it's a little out of my jurisdiction, but it's going on for January 28th to February 1st. And our boys over at HTX Water Sports on Lake Conroe, Josh and company, wanted to make sure we brought that up. They will be out there. Booths at that sucker range from $10,000 to $50,000.
It's amazing.
If that's okay.
Can you get a yacht?
And you certainly can. Those vendors, those guys will be out there. Everything from boats to fishing charters, you name it. It's out there. A few things from our friends over at the Bluebonnet Wine Trail. Bernhardt Winery will be canceling the show with Van Wilkes. He'll be rescheduling later in the year, from what I'm told. Iron Muscle Texas Blues Rock Band won't be playing at Bernhardt Winery on 111. If you have your tickets, please consult Bernhardt Winery. Messina Hoff Winery. They call it the Academy of Chaos. A professor was found dead. That's right. Huh? Welcome to Hoffywood, which Messina Hoff. You get it?
Oh,
Messina
got it.
Hoffywood
Got it.
Academy. Magic, secrets, suspense throughout the ballroom. Yeah, that's right. It's a murder mystery dinner at Messinahoff Winery. You go out there and catch that. West Sandy Creek
Love
Winery.
it.
West Sandy Creek. Now, that was over in Bryan. That's at the Messinahoff, the legendary Messinahoff. West Sandy Creek. Go to Montgomery, Texas. Take a right down 1773 Farm to Market Road out near Richards, Texas. Erik Korb. January 18th, West Sandy Creek Winery. Catch them out there. Also on January 31st, you can Kimberly M. Carver. She'll be playing live at West Sandy Creek Winery on January 31st. The Lone Star Throwdown. Changing the page now. Lone Star Throwdown. All about
What are we
car.
throwing down?
The LST.
Oh.
Get low. All the big boys, all the players in automotive in the state of Texas usually show up here. Some are a little more reserved about it because it gets a little crazy. I've been told hashtag LST gets a little wild, and they do. We've been covering it for years at Go Lake Conroe and the media group we work with. The LST will be at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds. Lone Star Throwdowns February 20th to 22nd. 8 to 5 p.m. Tickets are on sale now at LoneStarThrowdown.com. You can catch it out there. And that's at Airport Road. That's happening. The Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
All right.
That's a new thing for me. I didn't know the Peach Bowl is now a Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. That's Oregon versus Indiana. That's happening tonight, 6:30 to 9. So if you're not going to go shoot it on our cafe from 4 to 9.
Maybe they'll have it on.
Probably will. It's going to be on the big screen over at Southern Star Brewing Company. You can catch that from 6:30 to 9 in the tap room. The Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, that's happening. The Great Conroe Boat Sale, another boat show, February 6th to 8th. This will happen right after the NRG one. That's going on at the Great Conroe Boat Sale. One Water Marine is hosting it, the Lone Star Convention Center. That's February 6th, Saturday the 7th, and Sunday the 8th. ConroeBoatSale.com. Check it out there. Grand Central Park Hyatt is having their home show. Refers to the home and lifestyle show at Grand Central Park. It's their first time at Grand Central Park, Conroe. It's good to see Bobby Castro. Used to work at the Texwood shows. Now over at, man, it's a thick piece of paper. I keep thinking there's two of them here. Anyway, Bobby Castro is running the that one over at the Hyatt Grand Central Park, Conroe. Beautiful conference center down there. I think it's free. Man, just a thick piece of paper. Here's the second page. And just recapping really quick, February 14th to 15th is the Quality Home Show, is the organizer. You can catch a Grand Central Park Conroe. Jeff Canada and friends again. We talked about the Suicide Prevention Birthday Program show that they're doing, and that's at the Big Barn January 16th. Departure ATX at the Big Barn, there January 17th. Kaylee Rose on January 23rd. Hayden Baker, January 24th. Sundance, we mentioned, Sundance said he will be there on January 31st. And I think that includes a 3-course meal. That chicken fried steak, I don't know if you've had it at Do, but it's like something like this big. Oh,
Size of
I
your
got right
head.
here in my hands, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Jake Bush, local favorite. Yeah, the young musician. He's doing great things. He's got a great country sound. He's going to be out there February 6th. Scotty Alexander, same. Just a fabulous artist. February 7th. Just a stacked show. Okay, here's the one I wanted to go to. Really wanted to go to. I mean, really. I mean, I kind of want to go to a lot of these. I can't be there every day though. I got do stuff. I can't go out tonight. I got bills and stuff. I got work in the morning. So, but if I had to bend in the middle of the week on Hump Day, Wednesday, February 11th, this would be the one to go to. This young lady, what is the previous page? She's doing the old school. Harriet, trying to get the feeling again. Harriet, it's the roster that gets me. She sings the Carpenters, Bread, Fleetwood Mac, the Eagles, Carole King, Barry Manilow, Christopher Cross.
Whoa.
And her list is
kind of
Harriet
yacht rock,
covers the classics of 1970s songs gone viral on social media several times, frequently compared to Karen Carpenter. I'm feeling it in her sound. I'm hearing it in her tone. Man, she's attractive. Her voice is outstanding. She's on point with the cover. It's in tune. She's not remastering it. She's singing it as it was. So I really like that old school touch. And when I think back to her title, what is it? Trying to get that feeling again. It's a lyric, and I'm thinking it's from Christopher Cross's album.
think so. I like
Trying to
him.
get that feeling again. I want you can play with that a little bit. Put it down in the comments. We'd love to hear from you on what song that's from, and Harriet, just throw it down in there. Jeff Allen, Love and Laughter. He's a comedian. His name is Jeff Allen. He's doing Love and Laughter for Valentine's Day, February 12th, and get your tickets there on sale now as well. Boom, boom, boom. I think that's a lot of. Cassidy's going to be out. Jason Cassidy. He's a really good artist. Very local. He'll be there February 21st. There was one more. Jack Russian, comedian, also going to be there on February 28th.
He's in the truck always. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Jack Russian. Cody Ebert, a fella, a musician, and he's doing a full music show. It's got no alternate agenda there. It's just Cody Ebert. And I appreciate the guy for his programs and the things he does on the side for veterans and whatnot. But and he is one. He'll be there March 6th, day before. Erik Knowles, our featured comedian today. He will be Erik Knowles. Tickets are on sale for March 8th show. There'll be an opening act. We're not sure who that is. I think Peyton Howie's open for one of those artists we mentioned earlier.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not going to
she's
dig
good.
back for it, but Peyton Howie's opening for Bree Bagwell.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be April 17th. That show's
Oh, okay, yeah.
a bit forecasted. We'll get down to the end here. Main Street Market, downtown Conroe. You catch that reoccurring on Saturdays right here. They're kicking their season back off for 2026. And, everybody talks about, there's GMOs and, it's all bad and the food's this. I shouldn't eat that. I shouldn't eat that. Well, go down to the farmer's market then. Just stop making yourself worried and nervous. The good thing is all the farmers are gathering to bring it to you in 2 different locations for convenience. You can come right down here in downtown Conroe, catch the farmers market every Saturday right here on Thompson Street, downtown Conroe. Or you can go to the KOA campgrounds on Highway 105 West. They're doing a every Saturday there from 9 to 12. And I frequent the KOA campgrounds. Fabulous. I'm literally with scissors cutting my own herbs and spices and alfalfa sprouts, broccoli bites, and those are just broccolis, fresh vegetables and things like that. And just a heads up, yes, they do cost a little bit more. Yes.
Yeah, it's good for you though.
But
Food is medicine.
you might live longer.
Yes.
Food is medicine.
Most likely would live longer. I mean, it's not going to help you if you walk into traffic, but I mean, it will help you if you are conscious and no longer have to worry about all these things that you're watching on YouTube and feeling like a victim to the matter. Take action, do something about it. There is an option. You're not a victim. You don't have to eat it. You can just go somewhere else. So you have that choice. I'd like to thank yourself for coming on. Dainty,
Thank you.
close for us. Tell us about your business really quick and close.
I am Dainty Hurst Dietz with Shine Benefits, and I think my site will be up there, shinebenefits.net. I just opened a new office off 2854, and Sergeant Ed Holcomb, Health and Life Medicare agent, born and raised in Conroe, moved away, came back. Here I am helping the community. Yeah. Give me a call.
And Cyndi, really quick.
If we have any questions, she's great. So if you just want to call, just ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
And Cyndi, phone number. How can they call you to book you for their party?
Oh, they can call me. Just go to our website and call at 936-446-8941, or you can go to our website at Turrangos, TURRANGOS.com.
There you go. Folks, thank you for watching the program. If you'd like, please feel free to leave a comment, a note. You can also make a donation. There is a link down there to contribute to the nonprofit program that's intended to serve and support local businesses here in the Conroe and surrounding areas. Please feel free to take some time to do that. This show operates with viewers just like you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on the Texas Ticket.
Turn your radio dial to the Texas Ticket.